Okay, I think we're back. Yeah, we're all back. So you were discussing about we're about to discuss about your superstitions. Jen, tell us about which superstitions you believe in.
Yeah, I don't know if it is a superstition, but whenever I get nervous because I want something to be true, I just knock my my
What?
dedos. I forget the word.
Fingers?
Fingers.
Fingers?
Yeah, fingers. Whenever I feel nervous because I want to be true, or I really want something, or I wish something to be real, I always do this.
You always
I don't
do
know if you
you do
like
this?
it. Answer this.
Oh, you cross your
No,
fingers.
no, this.
Cross your fingers.
Yeah, I cross my. Yeah,
Cross your fingers.
cross. I cross my fingers.
What would you say, class? Is this a superstition?
I don't know.
I will say this is more. What do you think, class? What do you think, Surma, Christy, Fran? What do you think? Is this a superstition? Please do, please do, please go, please say approve, please hire me. Jennifer is saying, please
Um,
give me the position I want to work, please hire me. Right? Is this a superstition, class? What do you think, Frank?
Not really, but
It could be, right? Let's hear your classmates. Frank, what do you think, Francisco?
I was thinking about it, but I don't believe that it could be a superstition. But I don't know how call it. If there is another kind of uh, name to refer to that, because you cross your finger and uh, you ask for something.
rituals. And hoping something is going to happen.
Something is going to happen, right? Christy,
Um,
Tulma, thank you, Frank. What do you think? Is this a superstition for you?
No, for me, maybe it could be a belief.
It could be a
Uh,
belief. Okay.
yeah, I think.
Yeah. It could be another one, right? Sulma, what do you think?
For me too, to be believed.
Beliefs, all right? Beliefs. Okay. Okay, so this was the word. Beliefs. Not beliefs, because believing is the verb, but beliefs with F, it's pretty much the substantive or the word that we're trying to say. We can also say those are rituals, okay? Jennifer, those are rituals. Um, I don't know if you watch basketball, but players in the NBA, they have their own rituals, right? LeBron James, he has his own ritual. Messi has its own rituals. Ronaldo has own rituals, right? Um, like shaking your fingers, shaking your ears, right? So those are rituals, right? So probably doing this is pretty much, we can actually say this pretty much the same. Talking about superstition, not a superstition, but something bring you feel it's going to be positive or the resolution you want to become. Okay,
okay.
awesome. Great so far. Great pronunciation and reading. Let's continue with the third paragraph. Who's in charge of the third paragraph? Was he Sulma or Christy?
Um, I am.
Okay, go ahead, Chris.
Okay. Superstitions concerning bad luck are just as common. My mother believes that certain days are bad for events like a marriage and ceremonies, while my uncle always says no on wood, and then looks for something made of wood to knock on with his hand. Then there's my friend who goes out of his way to avoid black caps. My
Cats,
sister never
cats, e,
caps.
cat,
My
cat,
sister
cats.
cat. Okay.
Cats.
My sister never puts her bag on the floor because she thinks doing so will bring her bad luck.
Bring, bring, bring,
Ring,
bring.
ring.
A marriage, marriage,
Marriage,
marriage. Yeah.
marriage.
So yes, instead of sh, we say ch. It's close, all right? First, marriage,
Marriage. Uh, mm,
marriage.
marriage.
Exactly that one, because the marriage, that sh, it doesn't sound the same. So it's
Okay.
marriage. The other word I was trying to give you feedback is
I think it was knock on wood. I don't know because
knock,
I
knock on
don't
wood.
know.
Knock on wood. So it's pretty much
Knock
this
on.
one here.
Uh-huh.
You hear this?
Yes.
This is knock on wood. It's knocking.
Knock on wood.
Someone is knocking the door. So this is someone knocking the door. Knock. That's the knock meaning. So when they say something, for example, it's gonna be an accident today, and they say, let's knock the wood, so it doesn't happen, right? This is a very traditional event, right? So knock the woods, so it doesn't happen to you, right? So it's like avoiding this to happen. You knock the wood. So can you elaborate to your classmates about what is the third paragraph about, Chrissy?
Well, actually, the third paragraph, it is, it is about, it is currently common the superstitions actually,
Superstitions, exactly.
superstitions. Yeah. Um, most of the time, well, I know when someone they would be married, they believe in a lot of things about that. So like use something brown, something new, something old, and it is about the actions, uh
Action.
the actions
Mm-hmm.
the actions that you can did, or you can do it, that attract bad luck. So like put your back on the floor, and that is about.
Even though if it sounds like you, the right pronunciation of this is luck. Good luck. Luck. It's it's
Luck.
you. Good look. No, that's how you looks. That's my looking, how my hair is looking. But the word good luck, it's good luck. Luck.
Good luck. Okay.
Exactly. Exactly. It's good luck. Good luck on this one. Nice, nice debrief about the paragraph. So let's finish with Sulma. Sulma, can you please help us read the last paragraph and have a debrief about what's the paragraph about?
Okay. Personality. I am not very superstitious. I don't have any luck socks, and I don't have any luck or numbers, unlocked numbers.
Lucky.
Still
Lucky. Yeah, and this one is
lucky
E, yeah, because we are making this as a adverb, right? Lucky, unlucky. Lucky, unlucky.
and lucky or unlucky numbers.
Unlucky numbers, yes.
I find okay, unlucky numbers.
Mhm.
Still, I find myself avoiding black cats, and I knock on wood very now and then. Superstitions are just a part of life, whether you believe them or not.
Okay, elaborate to your classmate. What's the last paragraph about, Sulma?
And the last paragraph, I can say that it's about superstition, but it depends if you believe in them or not believe in them. because sometimes we can have, for example, about cats. If you have a black cat, you will have a bad luck or lucky. I don't know what is the superstition about the cat, but it depends if you want to believe in them. Could appear. It's like if you can attract whatever you want in order to believe. That's why this paragraph we can say that it depends if you believe in them or not believe in them, because at the beginning of the paragraph said that the man or somebody is not very superstition.
Superstitious.
That's why
Superstitious. Yeah. When we are saying somebody is superstitious, we don't say superstitious. Somebody is superstitious. No, we say someone is superstitious. In verb is superstitious.
Someone is superstitious.
Titious, exactly.
Okay, superstitious. That's why I consider that you can believe whatever you want, or
Okay.
you cannot believe.
Or you cannot believe it. It's based on your beliefs, right? This word is very advanced word. Not the meaning, because the meaning is aún, right? But in the context of the paragraph, it's kind of advanced English language. Sulma, do you know what is the context or what is the idea of this still here right in the middle of the paragraph? What is the message the paragraph is giving us with this still?
The meaning todavía.
Yeah, right. Still is that one, right? That's in Spanish. But in this context of the last paragraph, what is the message that the paragraph is giving me with this still here? Not only for Sulma, but for the whole class, because this is quite advanced, right? So what is the meaning of this still? What is the objective of putting this still in the middle of the paragraph? Which is the context of this still? Ideas?
And maybe is to try to explain that beside he does not, or he's not a superstitious person.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that will try to connect that, even that he sometimes or every now and then, I think this is occasionally, right?
Right, that's a synonym, occasionally, of every now and then.
He use or he
Uses?
he uses some of the some of the phrases or
Superstitions phrases.
superstition phrases like knock on wood.
Knock on wood.
Maybe it's a, a word
That's the
to
idea.
connect that something
I
he
got
does
you.
not believe, but something he practice about
Right.
that.
Very nice. Well, that's the idea, right? Como dice Sulma. The meaning is aún. But the meaning of this paragraph, of this still is, in Spanish we use pese a que. Have you heard that? Pese a que, the factor A is not longer than the factor B. Pese a que esto no es mayor que esto. So that pese a que, it's very complex for Spanish speakers, right? That it doesn't, it's not their native language, right? Pese a que, what the hell is that? So it's the same meaning of this still in this paragraph, class. I'm making a comparison, right? So even though I'm not superstitious, I use some of the verbs. I think you cannot live in life without practicing some superstitions, right? So that is the meaning of this still. Okay? It doesn't mean aún. right? Podría en todo caso entenderse en este contexto un poco más basic, like aunque. Aunque is another way to have an expression or have understanding of this still. Okay, so these are superstitions about good luck and bad luck, pretty much. Let's move to the second. Do you have any questions before moving to the next page, class? I think we're still talking about lucky and unlucky.
No.
Do we have a very Salvadorian superstition? What do you think? Do we have a Salvadorian superstition?
Only used in El Salvador, or
Yeah, or very Salvadorian. Probably that we don't usually only hear, but for example, we created it, or it's very Salvadorian thing. What do you think?
I think there are some, but I don't know if are superstition when a baby, or how do you say, when a kid born,
You can say baby, yes. You can say
a
baby.
baby. There are some superstition like I don't know how to explain it in English, because when my son born, uh, my grandma, or the grandma of my wife grandma used to tell us something like que no te le hagan ojo, no sé,
Right?
or put or use or
The
buy
bracelet.
buy a bracelet, and a red bracelet, I don't know, something
Right.
like that. But I don't know if our beliefs or
Yeah.
superstition.
I think those are very, probably not Salvadorian, but probably Central American, right?
Yeah,
Because I've
yeah.
seen some people from Nicaragua using the bracelet, right? With the weird, that's a very weird stone, right? I don't know
Yeah.
what's the stone of, or what's the material of the stone. I don't know if you know that, but it's a
No,
very
I don't know.
weird
I
stone,
don't
right?
know.
We can say those are beliefs. Yeah, we can say those are superstitions too, right? Make sure your baby is using the bracelet so they don't give you any bad thing, or they don't transfer any bad vibe, right, to your kids. Vibe. Vibe. That's other words. Awesome. So let's move to the next one, right? So we have a fat point on the believe it or not. These three news of stories are true and one is false. Decide which is false and which is true. All right, so let's get started with Sulma. Can you please help us read the first one?
Okay. A company has produced a device designed to choose
Design,
a
a device.
way
I'm sorry, device, design.
device design
Mhm.
device designed to chase away loitering children and teenagers.
Teenager,
It was explained. What is the pronunciation?
teenagers, teenagers,
Teenagers.
teenagers, right?
Teenagers. And it was explained that the device emits a sound that irritated your people, young people, sorry,
Young people.
young people.
Okay, let's do something. You know how to raise your hand, right? In Zoom. Do you know how to do that? Yes?
Yes.
Everyone knows how to raise a hand? Yes? Okay. So raise your hand if you think this first story is true. Because it's saying right here, 3 of these stories are true and 1 is false. What do you think? Okay, Christy thinks it is true.
What does it mean, loitering? Loitering.
Loitering is
That loitering.
right. It's pretty much like it's when, for example, it's giving you some when you feel lazy, right? So it's when you're giving when they are having fun or free time, right? When the teenagers have free time, right? When they are doing nothing in the sofa, in the couch, right? On bed, but when they are doing nothing, probably they are just scrolling on internet, right?
Mm.
That's a right pronunciation for this one. Loitering, loitering, loitering.
Loitering.
Okay,
Loitering.
right?
Loitering.
It's a waste of time when you're when you're burning your time, right? When you're doing nothing at home or at any place.
Okay.
So raise your hand if you think this is true. We only have Christy, right? Christy, you think this is true?
Yes.
Okay. The rest? Jennifer, too, you think this is true?
I'm not sure, but I remember that I heard something about that, but I'm not sure. But let's say that it's true.
Okay. This is true that some device emits some signals, right? But let's be careful with the story. It says has produced a device. Device could be a cell phone, right? It's a device, right? Designed to chase away. What is the meaning of chase away? This is a phrasal verb. What is the meaning of chasing away?
Perseguir, no.
Right, right. Persigue, right? Una señal que persigue, right? Loitering children and teenagers. So people that they are doing nothing, right? He was explained that the device emits sounds that irritate young people. So it means that when you are, for example, watching TikToks, right? And you're spending your free time, this device will emit a sound that says study, 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 clean the house, clean the house, clean the house, send you homework, send you homework, send you homeworks. That is the pretty much the story that the book is telling me. Have you ever seen a device like that? I don't, right? So it's pretty weird, right? So of course, this is very not true story, right? So Christy, let me tell you that this is not true, that this is false.
Sorry, I don't understand because I understand that I need to choose about that I want to be true.
Oh, okay. You want it. Oh, your wishes. That's the word. Your wishes to become true, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a great idea, right? That would be a great business idea, right? If eventually creating a device so I can put my brother or sister, hey, wake up, hey, you need to do this, you need to clean the house, you need to wipe the house and all that.
It could be fantastic, I think, for the education.
Right, right. It's a very sharp business idea. All right, let's go with the second one. Jennifer, can you please help us read? Number 2.
It's been confirmed that if an egg is placed directly between two cell phones that are in talk mode, the egg will cook in about an hour.
Interesting. In talk mode, it's pretty much in a call, right? When they are in a call. This sound inside. What do you think? Do you think it's true? Raise your hand if you think it's true. Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you think it's true. Remember that we only have one that is false, and we pretty much discovered that it was the first one. So it means that the rest of the three might be correct or real one. So Fran says it is true. Christy, Sulma, and Jennifer, you think it's not true? No?
No.
Fran, what do you think why do you think it's true?
Because the cell phone emits a lot of radiation, and
Right.
beside the radiation emit the light, and because it's dangerous for us to start to stay using the cell phone the whole day. I think 1 hour, cook it in 1 hour. In 1 hour, I don't know if well the paragraph states
Paragraph?
that it's confirmed. Is if true, that is confirmed, and I think with the light and the radiation can cook the egg.
Okay. So based on artificial intelligence, the answer is this one. No, mobile phones are very low powered. So over minus of 0.25 watts maximum, right? And if you assume all the power was deposited in X, there will be very little temperature increase. All right, so it's
70
not true.
degrees.
Okay, 70 degrees, right? So it sounds to be true, right? But in this case, we discovered together that it's not that true. Right, we learned together, right? Because I was with Fran, I was thinking that it was eventually become true because of this statement right here. So we have two false statements. Let's read number 3. Sulma, can you please help us read number 3?
Okay. A candy company is selling lollipops with
Lollipops.
lollipops with variety
Let me check.
of
Let me think on this
insect
one.
or what is
Variety. Different variety.
variety variety of insects inside, including crickets,
Crickets.
and
Crickets. Ants.
crickets, ants, and scorpions.
Scorpions.
It is claimed that the
Claimed.
lollipop
Claimed.
claimed that the lollipops are actually quite tasty.
Tasty. Very nice. Tasty.
Tasty.
Variety on this one. Variety.
Variety.
This sounds real, but let me think what you think. Raise your hand if you think this is true. Right? We have Jen, Fran, Sulma, Christy, what do you think? It's false or is this true? Raise your hand if you think it's true. No? Sulma, Christy, you don't believe this is true?
I'm not sure. I'm confused.
You're confused? Why?
Because it could be, because if you know
Oh,
China,
so you are unsure. You're unsure, right?
yeah, I'm
Unsure. That's a word, unsure.
unsure.
Right? I'm not 100% sure. I'm unsure. Fran, what do you think this might be true?
I never seen lollipop like that, but I've seen another kind of gastronomy like tacos
Snacks?
or and cooked that cook that you can eat. For instance, in Mexico, it's very normal this kind of insect but no, I never seen in lollipops.
Yeah, I think the same. Have you seen this video of Luisito Comunica in China
Yes, yes,
tasting different type of snacks in China, right?
yeah.
So they eat weird stuff, weird animals, right? Jennifer, what do you think this is true?
Yeah, because I remember that I saw also a video from Luisito Comunica
Right?
and from his girlfriend. And I'm not sure if they were in Mexico or in China, but here was eating a gray grillos. I think it is gray,
Cricket,
gray,
cricket, cricket, cricket,
gray, and also cricket. Ah, okay, yeah, cricket. So she was
cricket.
eating cricket and also scorpion.
Scorpions,
So
right?
it might be,
It might be
yeah, it
true,
might be
right?
real.
It might
Yeah,
be
it might be
true.
true.
Yeah. Let's discuss the last one. I think it's who? Who's missing? Christy is missing to read the last one. Yes, right? Christy, can you please help us read the last one?
Yes. It was reported that a website broadcasts live video.
Live video, live video.
Live video, sorry.
Don't worry.
It's my eyes.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Okay. Okay, la video of a wheel of cheddar cheese as it ripened. It is said that the video ran for over 9 months.
9 months. Right, raise your hand if you think this is true. Christy, Jen, Sulma? No? 9 months, right? Yeah, this must be I don't know. I think I'm also in the true team because right now they stream very weird stuff, right? And they are super long streams, but 9 months, that's a lot of time. We'll probably discover that tomorrow, right? In tomorrow class. Read about streams of 9 hours and let's make sure if you found this one we discuss in tomorrow class. We have run out of time, class, but before we finish, I would like to ask for the ones who haven't uploaded the homeworks of Unit 3 and 4 to please upload. Based on the register, only Fran and Sulma have uploaded in Google Classroom the homeworks of Unit 3 and 4. So please, Christy and Jen, let's make sure you find the time so you can upload your homeworks to Google Classroom, okay? We're only missing Unit 3 and 4. That's it. It was only a last reminder. Thank you so much, class, for another very interactive class. It was very happy. I had a lot of fun with you talking about superstition and Salvadorian superstition. I really hope you have some rest and I'll see you tomorrow with a lot of energy, all right? Thank you so much for joining the class. Take care.
Thank you. Bye
Okay,
bye.
thank
See you
you.
tomorrow, class.
I see you tomorrow.
Bye, class. See you.